It came out just after the original car was released, which I think was around 1990 sometime. For a lot of aficionados of Skylines, it's still one of the most popular kits. Hello, this is BJ from Hearns, and today I'm going to be looking at this big Skyline R32 kit, which we just got in from Fujimi. Now, this particular kit is a re-release. It has been around for a while, so it came out just after the original car was released, which I think was around 1990 sometime. And for a lot of aficionados of Skylines, it's still one of the most popular kits, as in cars. So let's have a closer look inside. It's a big kit, it's 1/12 scale. And it has engine detail, full interior detail, and opening doors. So the most impressive bit first would be the bodywork. So that gives you an idea of the size. So that's at least 30 centimeters long. So you see how the bonnet is all open there, and all the door panels. And it's a simple kit, I would say. So it's not as detailed as some of the more modern cars, but the advantage of that is they have built it fairly tough. So this is quite thick, and I think that's great in terms of having the opening bonnet and the doors, because you can open and close those and be quite confident that they're not going to break off. So it's going to be quite robust. Okay, so you've got the body there. Next most obvious bits would be, there's the interior. So you've got your interior part here. You've got the bucket seats, and then that looks like the, I suppose the rear floor pan. Got clear sections here. So again, you can see how it's simplified, that this is all one piece, whereas some of the modern ones would be separate windscreen, rear window, and such, which can be a problem with alignment. So again, that's good for robustness. Alright, we've got the floor pan here. Again, it's quite thick. You've got your engine bay on this side, got all the wheel arches, and then you've got your press detail underneath the chassis. Now this part here, we've got some odds and ends. So you got the battery, you got the muffler. This part is the intake, an air filter. You got the steering wheel, rear windshield wiper. Looks like part of the console on the dash, and then you've got bits and pieces for the engine. Over here we've got some bigger bits. So you've got your dash, you've got the interior of the doors, you've got your cam, belt, intake manifold, you've got your head, intercooler, so a really big intercooler, amazing how big they were on the original car, windshield wipers. Okay, some bigger panel parts. You've got the bonnet all in one piece, you've got your door, skins, rear wing, and then this appears to be part of the hinging, I think, for the doors. So you can see how chunky that is. And then you got your rear vision mirrors there. Alright, so you get some slightly different coloured bits here. So obviously engine bits and mechanical bits. You've got your engine here with the gearbox. So that's a 6-cylinder. You've got the sump with your front drive shafts and your tail shaft. Long section here for your exhaust. You got your disc brakes and 2 giant turbos right there. Okay, and then over here we've got some of the other bits, some of the big chunky bits. You got your uprights, bit of the suspension. You got the fuel tank, and then over here you get some more of the arms and such and drive shafts. And then we've got the wheels here, which are really nicely pre-painted from the factory. They've got that bronzy finish. Classic 5-spoke. Okay, got rubber tyres here, so flexi as you expect. A really nice tread pattern on each of those. Then moving on to here, we've got this accessory pack, just full of extra little bits and pieces. So we've got the brake lights. They're already pre-molded in a transparent red, which makes it much more scale in appearance. Same with the indicators. And then you've got some chrome parts for the exhaust tip, the rear vision mirrors. Got some of these pressed metal stickers as well for the name tags and the GDR symbols that you put on the bonnet and also the back. And then you've got white parts for the fan belt and other bits of the engine. A little screwdriver. That'll be for putting together all the hinges for the doors and such. And then you see there's a bunch of screws in there as well to help you put it together. So in a way, this is like a bit like assembly of a die-cast car. So again, when I'm talking about being robust, so it's helping that along there. Okay, so here we've got some more stickers again. So you've got reflective foil stickers. This appears to be anti, what do they call it, chipping type feature, and then you've got some decals. So you've got showroom type decals, and you've got Japanese registrations there. So that's a classic Shinagawa 33 type one. You've got the instrument panel, then all the other finer bits. So these look like for the wheel hubs. And then of course you've got this huge instruction manual. So again, you've got step by step. So you can see how it's a little bit dated, but it's still very, very easy to follow. So step by step, this is showing how the doors are fitted with the screws. So again, when I'm talking about how tough it is, so you don't have to worry about glued-on hinges breaking off as you're using it. And then talking about attaching all the rest of it with your engine, the bonnet, and how that holds in place when you open it up. And then you got your parts list, and also you got your paint list. So there you go. So that's the huge 1/12 scale Nissan GTR R32 that we just got in from Fujimi. So this is a limited re-release, so get in on this because there's not many around.